Vande Gurunam Charanarvinde Sandarsita Swatma Sukhavabode Nishrayase Jangali Kayamane Samsara Hala Hala Moha Shantyai Abahu Purushakaram Shanka Chakrasi Darinam Sahasra Shirasam Shwetam Pranamamim Patanjalim. Thank you for chanting along, for lending your voice to these powerful vibrations. This is an invocation for peace so that we can have all the unfoldments and the benefits of our practice. So I welcome you to this class, Introduction to Ashtanga, number 2. Yeah? We're quickly going to pass through the first sun salutation and work a little bit more on Surya Namaskara B this time. Okay, so we're beginning at the front of the mat, finding our center in Samastitihi, spreading out the toes, waking up the arches, your glutes, your abs, your shoulders dropping down, finding a sense of stillness. And from there, moving with the breath. Remember, Ashtanga is a breathing exercise where you use your body to stretch your mind. It's all about the breath, and it's more about your mind than your body. Inhaling, turn the hands out, reach up. Exhaling, dive in your forward bend if you need to, bend your knees a bit, head down. Inhaling, lengthen the spine, extend. Exhale, step back. So I'll show you quickly the different variations, nice and easy on the first, all the way down. Inhaling, Cobra Pose, squeezing the muscles in the back, getting a bit stronger. Exhaling, Puppy Dog. Nice way to start your day. Easy version. Connect with the feeling and the sound of the breath in your throats. Slight contraction in your vocal cord, like Darth Vader from Star Wars. And then, after 5 counts, step your feet to the front of the mat. Extend the spine, inhale. 7, exhale, fold. 8, inhale up. 9, Samasti, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Don't lock your breath. Breathing in, knees on the floor, breathing back. Adjust your feet, lift your heels, bend the knees, stretch your tail up and back. Stretch your mind to make a long line from your fingertips to your coccyx, your tailbone, connecting with the breath again. Good. Stepping in front of the mat. Okay, let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. So in the second class, we'll focus on Surya Namaskara B, the second sun salutation. It's actually the same principle moving from your breath and the same sequence, except we add two poses, and I'll show you quickly. The first pose we add at the very beginning and the end is Utkatasana, the chair pose. Imagining I'm sitting back in a chair, I bring my hips behind my heels, and then I extend the arms up. Inhale, Utkatasana. And then the second is from the downward facing dog. I will go into Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana. And the key is to actually move from the back foot. So if I bring my right leg forward, I'm first going to step my left heel forward to the center of the mat. And then from there, bring my right foot between the hands. Keep the front leg bent, keep the back leg strong. Drop your hips, inhale, one breath, the arms up. And eventually exhale all the way down to the floor. Any suitable version of the push-up, the chaturanga that suits me, whatever works so that I'm comfortable, so that I can breathe deeply, and then exhale. So now the other side is going to be right heel down first, giant step between my hands with the left foot. Inhale. You could pull on your feet like you're on a skating rink or a frozen lake and you don't want to slide into splits. Pull your feet together. Inhale the arms up. And then exhale all the way down to the floor. Good. And repeating, upward dog, downward dog. When I get there for the third time, I stay there for my breath. Yeah? And finishing the sequence, eventually coming just like we were doing before in our Surya Namaskara A, extending, inhale, folding, and now finish just the way that I began, Utkatasana, the child pose. Okay, so now we'll do it all together. Yeah? So finding the center, connecting with stillness, catching my breath. Now inhaling. Arms up, exhaling. Dive, forward bend, inhale. Look up, exhaling. You could step or hop back. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale back. So left heel, center of the mat, giant step. Right foot, one breath up. Inhale. Exhaling down. Inhale again. Exhaling back. And then same thing. Left side. Right heel down, big step, left foot. Inhaling. Exhaling. So I'm stretching the breath. So I can last the whole movement, but I'm also moving fast enough so I don't have to asphyxiate myself. Trying to take one breath per movement. In the beginning, if I need to breathe more often, that's fine. Gradually, you try, progressively, to synchronize your breathing and your movement so that each movement has one inhale or one exhale. 5 counts in my downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then finishing my sequence. Inhale, exhale. Bending the knees, inhale, exhale. So we keep going. It's actually 18 vinyasas. A vinyasa is one breath, one movement together. So 18 makes a complete Surya Namaskara B. Here we go. Inhale, 1, bend your legs. Exhale, 2, fold over. Inhale, 3, lengthen. Exhale, 4, jump back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, 5, upward dog. Exhale, 6, downward dog. Left heel down, big step, right foot. Inhale, 7. Warrior 1. Exhale, down. Chaturanga. Inhale, 9. Exhale, back 10. Right heel, big step, left side. Inhale, 11. Exhale, down, 12. Inhale, 13. Exhale, 14. 5 counts here. So, this sun salutation is a little bit more challenging than A, and the body needs more air, needs more oxygen. So instead of breathing faster and more shallow like I do when I'm running, I'm actually trying to breathe deeper and slower. Make each breath count. Go to the very end of your exhale, squeezing all the air out so that naturally I can refill. And again. One more. And exhale, exhale. And from there to standing. Exhale. 16, 17, bending the legs. 18, coming to Samasthiti. Okay, we've done 2. Let's try to go 3 more, flowing with the breath. Finding ease, like I'm swimming in my sun salutation, riding on the waves of the breath, expanding when I inhale, relaxing, lowering when I exhale. Connecting with the slowness, the fullness of my breath to help my mind stay into this place of calm and stillness. Go find the bottom of your exhale. One more time. And to the front of the mat. 15, exhale. 16, inhale. 17, exhale. And keep flowing. If you need to, you can always put the video on pause, catch your breath. Ultimately, you're in Ashtanga learning to make the impossible possible and the possible beautiful. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale open. Exhale back. Inhaling up. So you're dancing between the 2 sides of your breath. Between the 2 sides of your mind. The flowing, creative improv of the right hemisphere and the logical, grounded of your left hemisphere. 5, 6 count, light float. Good. Take your time, find your center, and we'll do one more. Keep your breathing slow, smooth. As you warm up, your body's going to start sweating more, and that sweat is actually very beneficial, helps your system loosen up, and also helps your system clean up. So a big part of Ashtanga yoga is actually detox. We're doing detox yoga. Cleaning up our insides, cleaning up our mind. Okay, last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Excellent. Try to not jog on your yoga mat. Find the stillness. Balance out both sides of your breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, and we'll finish the practice with a little bit of sitting. So, here's what you can do. You want to sit in a way that your knees are at maximum same height as your hips. If they're too high, it's going to pull your hips back and you're going to not be very comfortable. You're going to use a lot of effort to just sit there. So it's better to use a bolster, a block, even a chair, so that you can be comfortably sitting straight. Once you're there, we'll do a little side stretch. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, I'm mirroring you. You're going to bring your left hand to the floor. And inhale, again, you're going to stretch in your right side. And take a few breaths here to open the right side of your spine. Just so you know, this is not traditional Ashtanga, but still it's nice to open into the sides of the body. Good. Few breaths in there. Inhale your way up. Exhale the way to the right, stretching into the left. Breathing in, come back. Center, interlace your fingers behind the back. And here, try to rock to the front edge of your sit bones, to pull your belly button forward, to lift the heart, extend your chin. Don't round your back. Try to stay really tall, like you want to push down on your feet as if you're trying to stand up. It's not about how far you go, but it's more about keeping the integrity in your spine. Then come back, extending the wrist over your knees. You can join the tip of your thumbs and index fingers. I've heard this makes you look really cool on Instagram, so you can keep your fingers like that. More spiritual and stuff. And then we'll connect with the breath. Imagine that you can breathe through your belly button or even a little bit lower, the corners of your pubic bone. And as you breathe in, you're pulling the breath like a string in the front of your spine, all the way through the heart, into the throat, until you can find a sense of a smile. And when you exhale, you relax into that smile, and it's a little bit like a shower where you release any sensations of tension you might find in your eyebrows, ears, jaw, tongue, neck, shoulders. Let your whole body relax down into your sitting bones. And from there, I'm pulling the next in breath through the very core of the spine. And then like a little joyful shower, I relax, I smile, all the way down at the bottom of my exhale. Okay? So we do this a few times, breathing very slowly, enjoying the breath like you're savoring a very precious nectar. And as you breathe in, you get a little bit taller, a little bit fuller, and you keep that space and you relax, almost exhaling secretly, but don't make yourself smaller, don't shrink. And next inhale pulls you up. Slow exhale. Smile you down. And you can stay there for as long as it makes you happy. It could be 5 breaths, could be 5 minutes. And eventually when you feel your mind is starting to disperse a little bit again and starts to think about what's coming next, what you have to do and all this, just no need to fight or struggle. You can lay down on your back. Separate your legs a little bit. Allow your arms to separate from your body. Let your feet turn out. Let your palms relax. And you're now in what we call Sukhasana, the happy pose. So you can rest in that happiness, in that satisfaction of knowing you did something good for yourself, in the joy of feeling connected and awake in your cells, connected to the energy of life through your breath. Relaxing into nothingness. As much as possible, trying to not fall asleep. You want to grow the space between you active and you asleep. There's all kinds of realms in there. Calm, peaceful, serene, resting, rejuvenating, happy, and so many more. So you can offer your body to the earth, feeling the weight of each part and releasing that into our mother, the earth. And you can let the front of your body float up toward our Father, the sky. Relaxing into yourself, which is the vastness, the infinite space in between. The space between doing and not doing, the space between your breathings, the space between your thoughts. And after a few minutes there, you gently come back to your breathing, to your senses. Check to see if your toes and your fingers are still attached. You could check the airflow in your nostrils. Right nostril, left nostril. And whichever side is the most open is the side you're going to roll toward. Yeah? And then you're going to use that side as a little pillow to rebalance the airflow in your nostrils. And you can take a couple breaths there. And before finishing your session, finding your seat again, bowing to yourself in gratitude for this moment, this body, this life. Namaste.